Hello and welcome to another episode of Alpha Technics. If you're joining me, this is part 2 of a series of short videos involving the replacement and restoration of the doors on this Alfa GTV. If you haven't done already, I'll go back and look at part 1 of this short series of videos regarding the doors. The first video was on the choosing between the steel door and looking at alternative materials such as carbon fibre. So the first episode was about choosing the door. Now this one is about removing the old door from the car and inspecting some of the parts, inspecting the old door, deciding what we can do with it. The first thing I'm going to do is to remove off all the door trim and the handles and knobs and the handle here, and then these screws, so I can get the door card off. Now I've removed all the handles and all the screws around the edge of the door card. I can simply just remove the door card. It comes off quite easily. Like so. Having now removed all the bolts, the hinge bolts that were securing the door on top and bottom, I can now remove the final bolt, support the door and remove the whole door in one go. There we have it, one door. Now with the door off, we can see the extent of the damage down here in this far bottom corner. So this is the front corner, the hinge side. I've soaked all the bolts with some release agent, GT85. We're going to now remove the rest of the bolts holding the hinge on. Top and bottom. Even though I've soaked all these bolts, there's one stubborn one here that won't just come out. I'm using an Allen key to try and get it in there, and it won't budge. So I'm feeling I have to either cut a slit on there and then get a screwdriver and lever it out, or I'm going to have to draw that one out and sacrifice the bolt, unfortunately, but it will not come out. Just a note, actually, an interesting point, a bit nerdy, I think, but there are, I think, two types of hinges. This one with the rubber band, with a strap. I think this is from the 1750cc engine, and the one with the metal strap is from the 2-litre version, 2000cc version. So please post a comment if you think otherwise, but I'm pretty sure when I take the other door off, it's got the other one on. So this might be from a 1750 car, or someone's put this on here thinking that would do the trick. Now I quite like these straps, they seem to work quite well, and they seem to be readily available, so I might stick with this 1750 version if that's the case. So yes, put a comment on if you know your hinges and your hinge straps, then please let me know if it's either a 1750 or the 2-litre version, or if you're thinking differently. One thing I forgot to do was in order to remove the strap, I've got to take the pin out here, this split pin. So I'm just going to drive it out now, and then this will come out. The hinge will come off, and it'll come out through the back. So we'll do that now. There we go. So with that now off, I can remove these 2 bolts and remove the bracket. With the bracket off, we can see that all the play, all the slop that was in the door was huge. That will only just be exaggerated at the latch end of the door where it connects onto the chassis of the frame. So we're going to remove this pin and replace the hinge bolt with, and then put the 2 top hat bushes that should be in here, holding that nice and tight. I'm going to tie this up, sand it all back on the polisher and on the polishing wheel, and it'll be as good as new again. Up to now, this video has only been about removing the door. It was intended that this video was going to be about 23 minutes long, but due to technical difficulties, thank you very much, iPhone, that I'm going to upload in quick succession a second part of this video, and which will be explaining what I'm now doing, a detailed overhaul of the hinges that have come off this door, and I shall be respraying them, rebuilding the hinges and the bushes, and making them as good as new again, and I'll be fitting it to the carbon door itself. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe and press the like button. Also turn on your notifications, and look forward to the next video, which will be coming out very shortly.